Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Palate with Bourbon. I'm your host, the real effing deal, the whole effing show, and he's your host,
Rockstar Johnny and I.
And today,
Taste Test Tuesday.
a battle of the Camparis.
The Battle of the Turkeys, baby. We got a Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit CNE. This is single barrel coming in at 101 proof.
Woo!
And this is a Russell's Pick from CNE coming in at 110 from B Liquors. So this one is 9 years old. Coming out of, we already said CNE, so these both CNEs. So we're gonna see which CNE takes it to the next level.
Little Camp Nelson showdown, baby.
Now, if you don't know, Camp Nelson is the part of Wild Turkey's campus. It's about 45 minutes from the distillery. It's where a lot of the, I guess, honey barrels come from, the ones that people like really rave over. Not that, you know, there's a lot of great stuff from Tyrone, there's a lot of great stuff from McBriar, like the Decades is all McBriar, if you've ever seen that Master's Keep. We're actually going to do a fresh crack on that Master's Keep.
Oh, very nice. Heck yeah.
I got two of them recently, so I can't wait to try that again. I've tried it a long time ago, and it was really good. But Camp Nelson, to me, is the best bourbon gets.
Yeah. Last year we had a Turkey 101 Camp Nelson F, which was phenomenal. So Turkey's got three campuses, so to speak. They have Camp Nelson, they have Tyrone, and McBriar. Is that how you pronounce it? Or is it McBriar?
Just telling these folks.
Yeah. You know, just in case you didn't catch it the first time, maybe you got it second. Tyrone has most of the alphabet. You know, so if you're looking at an aerial view of their map, they've got a lot of warehouses. Like he was saying, it's not that Tyrone doesn't have good stuff. It's just the campuses are so large. You know, they have to find the honey holes in Tyrone.
It's a little tougher to pick and choose which one, like, you're for sure going to get a wonderful barrel. Like, I got a, was it a Q or an M? It was a Q, a Tyrone Q.
Yeah.
I actually got it the last time we were in Kentucky. I took it on a trip to Canada, actually, and it was phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, unbelievably good. And I was blown away. I brought it because I wasn't sure what I was going to get, and it was fabulous.
If you have an opportunity to do a turkey tour, Russell's or Turkey either or, ask for Bo.
Yes.
You know, Bo's a great guy, does a great tour.
Or, as he's on Instagram, Firebird Bo.
Firebird Bo, you got it.
He works, he knows the Russell's family, so he's got a lot of insider information, so it's just wonderful to hear him explain all this. But want to start with the Spirit?
Correct. I'm going to start with the Spirit.
Yeah, since it's lower proof.
It's lower proof. We're going to kick it up a notch. All right, you know, I kind of rushed into the last video. We're going to reset a little bit, go back into the basics. You know, check out the legs on this CNE over here.
Oh, yeah.
Camp Nelson, Edward.
Wonderful.
E.
Nice and...
Enigma.
Enigma. Edward Enigma? Now, I love the nose on this. This is really fabulous.
Yeah, really fabulous. It's the best way to put it.
Oh, man. It's got some
vanilla suckle.
Yeah, there's a lot of vanillas. But like almost like, you know how you mentioned creme brulee the other day?
Vanilla cream on this one?
This is a little bit of that creme brulee, but not necessarily the burnt part, like the actual custardy part of the creme brulee.
Yeah.
It's like a vanilla custard almost on the nose. There's definitely a little oak, not overpowering oak, but well aged. You can tell it's well aged.
If you consider yourself a turkey fan or a bourbon connoisseur, and you walk through a liquor store and you see anything from Camp Nelson, and you walk past it, do me a favor. Walk out the liquor store, keep on walking, start your car, and drive it over the bridge and into the water, all right? Because that's where you deserve to be, okay?
You're not a turkey fan if you pass up a CN. You're just not. If it's a Camp Nelson, it gets bought. That's the rules of the turkey fan. Yeah, well, let's give this a taste. Very nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
That is, it actually kind of follows the palate.
It does.
It has a lot of creme brulee kind of flavors going on.
Got some spice too that I didn't get on the nose.
No.
I like it.
There's a nice little like baking spice at the end.
Nutmeg.
Do you get the citrus? I still get a little citrus.
Yes, but more on the peel side and less on the fruit side.
Yeah, it's almost like if they,
The zest.
you know how you zest a orange peel on an old fashioned? If they zested that on a thing of creme brulee, that would be this.
Yeah, it'd be wonderful.
And that
This is what it
sounds
is.
amazing. And
And
I
that's
think
why
I
it's so
should do
good.
that at home. Wow, that's
great.
Good.
That's great.
Really good. All right, let's.
So you can typically find this for $60 to $70, depending on where you're at.
Yeah, very
Used
much
to be about $55. Recent price increase, landed in the neighborhood of $60, depending on where you're at.
Yeah, they definitely upped it a little. But you
Every
know
now
what?
and then you catch it on sale for $56.99.
Everybody
makes you feel better about it.
Everybody's going crazy with the pricing. Turkey is actually keeping a lot of things reasonable, which I do appreciate. Their 10-year-old Russells is sitting on the shelf at $35, and that to me is insane.
Yeah.
Like, and it's beat just for an example. We've tasted a lot of things, and it's beat just everything we had at Old Forester,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Mm-hmm.
just being honest.
And to be honest, the Russell's lineup tour from yesterday beat the 40 or 50 or what was it, 35? We paid at Mixtures. How much was it?
Yeah, 35-year
Lineup.
or $35 lineup.
Yeah.
that we got a tasting, and it had Michter's 10 in it, and it had the barrel proof
Michter's
option
in there.
Michter's.
Yeah.
And those were very good, both of them.
So we've been coming to Kentucky for like 3 years, and I keep trying to hunt down the bottle your own bottle at Michter's. And once we went to that turkey tour, immediately following the Michter's experience, I almost couldn't justify spending that kind of money on that other experience. And it's like, I don't know. I mean, everything I just tasted at Russell's for $40 was leaps and bounds better.
Yeah, and I didn't. It's not that I didn't like the Michter's. I thought they were really good, and I actually got some 10-year rye, which we're gonna crack that bad boy at some point.
Yeah.
And I got the barrel proof rye.
And what did we get? What was the last one we tried? The Shanks? The Shanks was really good. The
Bomb
Bomb
Burgers.
Burgers was really
Yeah,
good
the
this
Bomb
year.
Burgers was
2024
good
Bomb
too.
Burgers is good.
But in my opinion, I think the barrel proof and the 10-year were better. But it was a toss-up between the 10-year and the barrel proof because the 10-year had more on the nose to offer, but the palate was a little lighter than I wanted it to be. But that's for a different video when we get them in.
Yeah. All right.
Let's start with the.
We're gonna give it a little chew.
Let's go to the Russells because I've already tasted it.
Yeah.
And let's get into that. On the nose, this is.
So expected because it's it's a little more ethanol on the nose. I actually get a better fragrance from the 101.
Get a little less oak than I got on this.
Less oak on the store pick.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which is surprising. At least off first.
Now, on the
impression.
single barrels, they don't tell us how old these are, but they usually are right around 9 years. Very similar.
Yeah, it smells youthier a little. Not by a lot. Just a little less oak characteristic. Still smells good though.
So they both smell fantastic. It's another pickle we put ourselves
It is a little bit lemony.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting a little lemony
On the Russells?
on the Russell's nose, like a caramel lemon something, caramel lemon vanilla.
Where in the world is Carmel San Diego? This
Now, on
is
the
turned
palate-
up.
On the palate, I'm getting a little more oak,
Yeah, more oak.
which makes no sense.
Yeah,
But I'm getting more oak on the palate of the Russell's.
I still get the zest, the orange zest.
Yes. Still great.
Makes
Amazing.
making my mouth water on this one too.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's amazing. It's exceptionally good. Finish is continuing in a good way.
This is older. The oak and the tannins is what making that tang. It's gotta be.
Now let me give this one more chance.
They're both great. You can't go wrong. And realistically, you're gonna have a hard time finding either or. This is more of an educational video than a who's gonna win. They're both winners. This is more to educate you guys on. Buy some campnelson every time you run into it.
This is hard. I really set us up again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do these in order so you actually see this. But
These bourbon
We
barrels.
just set us up. I set us up again for a complicated adventure
Yeah.
because we did a rare breed versus a Lux Road double single right before this video, and then now we went into both CNEs, and these are both so good that this is very difficult. We're gonna pick one though on this one. We
got to.
Oh, a little echo on that one.
They're both great. I like the 101. The 101's hitting nice right now
Yes,
for me.
it is. And I will tell you, I like the nose on the 101 better.
I like the nose on the 101. You agree. If you swirl, you shouldn't have to swirl, but if you swirl the single barrel, it's better. But you shouldn't have to swirl it to
Yeah,
get
you
your
really have to swirl that.
Yeah. But they're there.
And then it does come out.
Yeah, and then it's there. But you didn't have to swirl the 101 for some reason.
The 101 just sat there and it smells great.
Yeah.
To me, I think the 101 has a better nose all around.
Half the price.
And it is half the price.
Half the price. Not 35% less price like the last video.
And once you stop
Half.
swirling, the nose dies.
Goes away. Which some people are different, because if you're not looking, you don't want any ethanol, you're not going to get that because there's none in here to be had. There's nothing.
The nose on the Spirit wins for sure, 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
But now we got to go taste, and that's where the lineup changes, and then we'll have to go finish, which I think I already know which one wins that.
Because you like oak.
I do like oak.
Yeah.
But
You're going to throw a curveball at me?
no, just all around flavor here is. I gotta be. These are.
All right, let's give some chews, baby.
All right, let's type. Amazing Spirit.
Amazing Spirit. Amazing.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Who's got Spirit? Yes, we do. We've got Spirit, bitch. How about you?
Yeah, that's so good. Finish is nice.
Oh, man, now I gotta go to the double R, baby. See what the double R is bringing me.
The finish on that is still going.
So the nose is better on the double R immediately after drinking the CNE. These are great complimentary glasses. If you guys drink these side by side, you're not gonna figure it out either. You're gonna get fucked up. Hopefully we made it past that mark. I was trying not
I
to.
think we did. Yeah, now the nose is
The nose is there.
Now the nose is
Like,
way better.
boom.
But it took how many drinks back and forth to get this nose to come out?
Right.
That's weird. Especially on how much I usually love Russell's single barrels. This nose is just a little light.
Now, I will say I like this single barrel more than we just tried the rare breed that he just told you about. Something with the rare breed every now and then hits me in the esophagus in a burning way. I don't like it.
See, now the nose is coming. Now the nose is coming. And
That's what I told you.
strong.
It's there.
All of a sudden,
Because
now it's
it
coming
needed to
strong.
wake me up.
And now it smells fantastic.
Right. Now the question is, do you pick the Russells because now it has a better nose? Or if you never unlocked it, you know what I'm saying? If you never unlocked it with the Spirit.
Now that I unlocked it, it's a little better. All right. So they're so freaking close. It's extremely hard for me to pick one,
Yeah.
but I think I have a decision.
Hang on, I'm almost there. I'm gonna try this. Normally I got my decision and I'm waiting for him versus vice versa.
Yes, I'm usually the slowpoke.
I think I want to say one, but let me try this real quick before I do.
I think I gathered.
You want to run it down in order? On the nose. 1, 2, 3. Russell's for me.
Yeah, at this point, yes.
On the palate, for me, I'm going to go with the Spirit. I don't know why, but for right now, I really like the Spirit on the palate. But on the finish and everything that comes after it,
The Russells.
back to the Russells.
Yeah.
Back to the Russells.
Yeah.
So 2 out of 3 round, 2 out of 3.
Yeah,
Two out of
and
three.
also the palate on the Russells is awesome.
It's awesome. They're both awesome.
But-
Everything's awesome.
But I do agree, the palate on that Spirit is something special.
Yeah.
And the nose on this, you didn't have to open up.
Correct.
So, yes, this was so close. This could win any other round.
Yes.
But
So-
I gotta give it to the Russells.
And if you like this video, go back and watch our CNF showdown. We thought the CNF Russells blew the Spirit out of the water.
They did.
This time,
But that was a
much
single
tighter.
rick house.
That's true.
So those were way older.
Way.
And that was, yeah, it did. It blew the socks off of that thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a whole different ballgame. Those were tiers. It was like this tier, and then we went way the heck up here. But for now, just because we're getting a little long-winded,
Woo!
we're going with the Russell.
We're going with the Russell, baby.
B-Pick, CNE. That's been a Taste Test Tuesday. We'll see you next time.
Top guys out.